guys? Welcome to another episode of Straight Up Sips. You might be noticing that the camera is vertical. Now, that's because yesterday did the first bourbon hunting video for the channel. And like the dummy I am, I filmed the entire thing vertically. So for people watching on their phones, it might not be that big of a deal, but for those watching on your TV or whatever, sorry. Yeah, so that's why it's like this. I apologize in advance. You can go ahead and comment down below how much you hate me for that. Strictly for being able to keep this full screen. For those of you that are going to be able to watch it vertically, I'm going to keep the intro recorded like this. But we went to a store around town. Now, not going to disclose the store name just because the people there were nice enough to let me film their store. And so just because they have some bottles in their allocation and, and they get pricey, however you feel about that, it's fine. I feel like I've shared my opinion on upcharging allocation and things like that, but we're not going to put the store's name out there, but enjoy, and we'll catch you in the next one. All right. So let's see, we got the Bell Mead over here. I heard that this is going away, so I'll be interested to see what goes on with this, but we got some more of the Old Soul. We already did a video on the Old Soul, so be sure to check that out. Got the Old Scout. Seen a couple of pics with those. Don't really see it too much in our area, but we do see it every once in a while. Let's see, we got the Rare Breed. It's always a good one to have on the shelf. We love Rare Breed. And there is the Basil Hayden. Let's see. The Angel's Envy. Now, this was actually one of the first ones that I actually started drinking for a while. It was really nice. I liked it. But that port, so if you're not a fan of the port, don't go for that. Now, the Double Oak, we did a review also on that one. Now, getting over into the Elijah Craig, we just did a video on this one. Now, the smoked maple. Now that one, I tried it at a party, and honestly, it tastes just like maple syrup. I mean, it's flavored, so, but it was pretty good for a flavored whiskey. But I've heard a lot of things about this double rye. A lot of people are saying that that's a go-to. It's a good little rye. So I'm very eager. I want to try to get into some more of that stuff. Let's see. Some Bullet. People say some of that stuff's good, but I don't know. Something just hasn't made me want to pull the trigger on it. Then we got some Tin Cup. No, the Tin Cup 10 year is always really good. Now we got the Old Smoky, if you're into any of that flavored stuff. The Jim Beam, and up there it is. That's the Jim Beam 7 year. Excuse me, I've been dealing with some sinus stuff all week, and it really is just. Be sure to tell me if I'm going too fast down below. All right, let me know that we got some allocated stuff that we can take a look at. Always interested in seeing that. Now here's the single barrel select. I love the single barrel proof of these. The makers, do we got any dunkers? Oh, no, not on that one. Now the Penelope Toasted. we actually did a review on the Penelope American Light Whiskey, and that was really good, but I really got to pick up one of these Architects. I have to do that at some point. But people say that the barrel strength's really good too. And is that the... No, is that the 9-year? Be sure to let me know if I didn't pick something up that I should have. We'll stick in the whiskey, the bourbon. So we got some of the Irish whiskey right here. Let me make sure I get the whole thing. 1792. A lot of people like that stuff. I've tried it. It's been a while since I've had any of it. I'm really gonna have to pick up a lot of these. It's so funny. You go bourbon hunting and you realize just how many. I missed the prices on any of these, but you kind of remember all the bottles that you like a lot that you just don't get a chance to get. Wild Turkey. And people have been talking. The Texas stuff is just not. I'm just not a fan of the Texas whiskey. It's just, but that's just me. Again, this is our first bourbon hunting video, so be sure to let me know if I'm going too fast, if I'm too shaky, too far. I can't really see the camera right now. I'm just trying to get it all in there. More of that flavored stuff. Let's see kind of what we have down below. So you got some of that Canadian mist. Gotta bend down for these. Yukon Jack. I don't know if any of this stuff is good. I always like good bottom shelf stuff. Some of the Old Crow. I think that about sums it up for that. Let's take a video of what we got up top. So we got some of that Maker's Mark Summer Throw. I've never even seen that. Heaven Hill Bourbon. Ginger spiced whiskey. I've heard that the Wild Turkey Ryes are really good. And they said that pretty much all of that. Henry McKenna. And look at that. We have the Bookers. There. A big old, looks like a lamp. I think that's a lamp thing of the Buffalo Trace. Now, the Jefferson's, the Tropics, those are apparently a one-time deal. They're not going to be doing those anymore. So if you see them and that's something you're interested in, definitely be sure to pick that up. Oh, and I talked about it before. There's the tin cup, 10-year. From what I've heard, that's pretty good stuff. So let's walk on over here. Let's see what they got. So they have the Traveler. It's more of that Old Soul. Okay, and just taking a look at some of their allocated stuff that they have behind the counter. They got the Old Fitz. So what do you guys have the Old Fitz for?
That's 1500.
1500? Okay. And then you got some more of the Traveler. The Knob Creek 18. I actually just did a video on the Knob Creek 18. Rare Perfection. Some people are really talking about this Rare Perfection. They like it a lot. Very old St. Nick. And what's the price for the very old St. Nick?
I think
199. Okay. Oh, Four Roses single barrel strength. We usually get a single barrel. I have not seen too many of those at all. Little Jefferson's. And there's the Elijah Craig 18. Don't see many of those around at all. And right next to it, the Parker's Heritage 10-year. A lot of people talk about this one also. Be sure, I've never tried any of that stuff, so let me know what you guys think about that. And then there's the Old Fitz. I've never seen any of the Old Fitzes around here at all, so that's very cool to see those. And then, oh, a Blood Oath. Okay, pack number 9. Very cool. Very cool. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry about that. Over here stepping on everybody's stuff. And then some more of the Widow Jane, the Decadence. Lucky 13. The Vault, Lux Row. And there's some more of that Booker's. Very cool. All right. Very cool. Let me get out from behind the counter for everybody.